If you're looking to speed up your website, I'm going to show you a critical WordPress speed optimization step: eliminating unnecessary assets. I'll walk you through how to identify the assets that are loading, pinpoint the ones you don't need, and ultimately keep them from loading where they're not necessary.
So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the assets that are loading on our page, like JavaScript and styles and things like that. We'll see if we can identify the ones we don't need and remove them. Here in PageSpeed Insights, we can go down to render blocking requests, and this will show us all the stuff that PSI thinks may be problematic. But if we want to really see all the details and identify things we probably don't need, we can use the GTmetrix waterfall chart. This is going to show us everything that's loaded and hopefully help us identify some things that we can remove or optimize in some way. So immediately I see some jQuery stuff, which we're not using jQuery, so it shouldn't be loading. We'll take care of that. I see some WooCommerce stuff, which we have WooCommerce installed, but we're not actually using it on the landing page. So things like WooCommerce CSS do not need to load. Let's keep looking through here. Add to cart. We would only need that if we had the WooCommerce cart on the landing page, which currently we don't. Since we're using Oxygen, the first step is going to be to unload default WordPress bloat. So this is going to be stuff that WordPress loads by default, but that most sites don't actually need. To do that, we'll go into the dashboard and go to Oxygen Settings, and then we'll go to Performance. And here we have stuff like Gutenberg block CSS, which if we're not using Gutenberg, is completely unnecessary. We have remove and disable pingbacks, disable emojis, disable dash icons for logged out users, etc. So I'm just going to tick all of these because we don't need any of these particular assets, and this should help with performance a little bit. Let's go ahead and save those changes. Now, as I noted in the waterfall chart, jQuery is actually loading for logged out users. It's necessary for logged in users because the WordPress admin bar uses jQuery, but there's absolutely no reason that a logged out user should be loading jQuery when they visit our site. So one way we can get rid of that is with a code snippet. And I'm going to use WPCodeBox because it's a really convenient way to create and manage code snippets on your site. Luckily, this is a really simple one. All we have to do is add a filter for WP and Q scripts. And we need to dequeue and deregister jQuery, which will get rid of jQuery and jQuery migrate and all those dependencies. Now, WPCodeBox is really awesome because not only does it make it easy for you to create a snippet like this, but you also can control where it loads. Like I said earlier, we still need this for logged in users, so we need to be kind of picky about when this snippet runs. If we open up the condition builder, you can see I've got a couple of conditions. I've created a condition for the location, and I'm telling the snippet only to run if it's on the front end. I also created a condition for user logged in status to make sure it only runs if the user is not logged in. So with those conditions, this is going to run exactly when we need it and not run in cases where it might cause some problems. So I'll go ahead and enable this snippet, which will get rid of the jQuery bloat on the front end for logged out users. Now, we also had a bunch of WooCommerce stuff loading, which we don't need on the landing page in its current state. And the easiest way to unload stuff like that on specific pages is a plugin called Asset Cleanup. This is free, it's available in the repository, and the way it works is you activate it and then go to Pages, go to your landing page, and we'll have a new meta box here that allows us to unload specific things from this page. So you can see our WooCommerce category here has 13 files. So we'll expand that out. And we don't need our brand styles. We don't need SourceBuster. We don't need add to cart right now. We might in the future. So remember that you've unloaded this if you ever decide to add WooCommerce features to the landing page, like a mini cart, for instance. We don't need the block styles CSS. We don't need the jQuery block UI. We basically don't need any of this WooCommerce stuff. Now, there is one thing here that I think I'm going to keep, and it's the WooCommerce coming soon CSS file. I'm not positive that we actually need it, but it's pretty small, so we'll keep it for now. So we're just going to disable the rest of this WooCommerce stuff and then go ahead and save. And that's going to unload it just on this page, which is what we need for now. Asset Cleanup lets you kind of surgically remove things on specific pages while keeping stuff active where it needs to be. And let's go ahead and rerun our GTmetrix support and take another look at this waterfall. and our performance score is already up in the high 90s on GT metrics, just from some of those optimizations that we've done. And now we can see there are far fewer assets being loaded just at a glance. The WooCommerce stuff is gone, jQuery is no longer loading, etc. So we've really pared down what is actually loading on this page to what is actually necessary when someone visits the page.
Now you know how to find and eliminate unnecessary assets, making it far easier to speed up your WordPress site and achieve much better performance scores overall.